welcome to a new vlog. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah. The other half of Adults in Disney is Jeff. And right now we're at Walt Disney World's Coronado Springs Resort. And for the first time ever, we will be staying at the club level here at Coronado Springs, which is located in the Destino Tower right behind me. We will give you a room tour and give all of the details about what comes with club level. We cannot wait to share it all with you, and it's time for an adventure. The Chronos Club is located at Coronado Springs, and Coronado Springs is a moderate level resort here at Walt Disney World, making this club level one of the most affordable options if you're looking to do a concierge club level during your Walt Disney World stay. When you first walk into the Gran Destino Tower, you have the check-in desk and luggage storage right here. However, with being concierge level, you're able to walk in and go right up to the club level floor for all of your check-in. When it comes to the Destino Tower, it is really pretty. So when you first walk in, you have all of this space. Below you, there's a lounge and bar, but you will make your way up to the 15th floor, which is where the check-in is for the Chronos Club, and then also the majority of the rooms will also be on this floor. So if you're staying club level, there's a good chance you'll be here as well. Just around the corner from the elevators is where you'll find the concierge lounge. And to get into the lounge, you'll either scan your room key or your magic band here to get in. And the lounge is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I'll give more details about what happens throughout the day. When you walk in, you'll have cast members here that can help with anything that you need for your Disney vacation. There's also a pin board there for trading. And I will say the cast members are a really, really nice thing to have here. They brought us some mimosas. We did Pog mimosas when we first walked in. They can help with any questions that you have about your Disney trip and your planning. And then the other big benefit of having the concierge level is access to this lounge. It's a really big space with a lot of seating. And then one of my favorite things is being up here in the tower, you have a lot of tables and chairs that are along the windows. So you get some really nice views out through Disney, and in the distance here, you can even see Tower of Terror. So the views are really nice. In addition to the views and the amazing cast members, some of the other amenities that you'll find in here include board games. So if you want to relax in the lounge, they have a variety of different board games you can play. They also have a chest in the back with some toys, so if you have little ones and they want some toys to play with, those are available. And there just is really good touches and really nice details here in the lounge, so it's a really comfortable space to come and relax in. Hands down, the most important, or I'd say the most valuable thing in here is going to be all of the different food and drink options that you have access to throughout your stay. And I'm going to go through each of these in detail. So first, you'll have breakfast every morning. The breakfast selection was quite large, and it's served as buffet style, so you can go up and get as much of the different items as you would like. In addition to eggs and potatoes, they had a lot of fruit, they had meat, they had cheeses. So it was a really big selection. Honestly, it exceeded my expectations. On the main counter over here, you had more of the pastries. The breakfast pastries were all delicious. We especially liked some of these breads they had over here. And if you prefer toast or bagels, those are also available. Here's a look at the lounge for when we were here during breakfast. So there was a lot of seats, so it was never busy or hard to find a spot to sit down and relax. And they also have a bunch of drinks in addition to the food options. They had flavored water and tea, so you could help yourself to any of those options. There was a coffee and espresso machine, so I'll share a little bit more about this in detail as well. And then there also are different sodas and juices that are available in the fridge over here. And these beverages are available all day. So these are just some of the ones that they had out and available for breakfast, but these beverages will be available all day, and they actually add to some of the beverage options throughout the day. When it comes to the coffee maker, you could make anything from a cappuccino to a latte. So again, you could just go over, make yourself a coffee, enjoy it in the lounge, or you could also take your coffee to go. After breakfast, so breakfast ends at 10:30 a.m. and then from 11:30 to 4, there's light snacks. So if you're at the resort during this time, you could stop in. When we stopped by, they had Uncrustables out, so peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They had fruits and vegetables with some different types of dips. And then they also had some grab and go cookies. So if you wanted these celebrations, you could get them, as well as some goldfish and pretzels. So this was really nice for a midday snack, and these again are going to be more grab and go style things rather than a full sit down meal. But if you're looking to just come back and have a light snack and relax at the resort, these are perfect to have available. From 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. they had hors d'oeuvres and select beverages. On the one side, they replaced the Uncrustables with corn dog nuggets, and those we had, and they were absolutely delicious. They also had the veggies and dip that were still available. There was a really impressive charcuterie spread, so a bunch of different cheeses and meats, and my absolute favorite thing is the pan con tomate. So it's bread with tomatoes on top, and I absolutely love it. It's a dish that you can find at some of the restaurants here at Coronado Springs. And then they also had some more substantial food, so there was a beef dish in addition to the swordfish. And here's just a look at our plates. So we just grabbed them and relaxed, and everything that we had was really good. In addition to the food, there also is some alcohol that's put out here. So you had some champagne that was provided, or sparkling wine. There was quite a big selection of different types of wine to try. So they had 3 different reds, I believe 3 whites, and then a rosé. So the wine selection was really nice. And then they also added some beers and Trulies to the fridge. Lastly, you have desserts and cordials. So this goes from 8 to 10 p.m. And here they had a variety of different desserts available. If you do have any dietary restrictions or allergies, be sure to ask the cast members and they'll do their best to get some options for you as well. Here they had some vegan desserts that were already put out automatically, but if you have any allergies, just check with the cast members and they'll do their best to accommodate you. In addition to the different pastries, they had some other items that you could take, like M&Ms, and then they did have the selection of cordials up here. And one nice thing about these later desserts and drinks is that you could enjoy these in the lounge, and then you watch the sunset out the big windows, and the view outside at the evening is absolutely beautiful. So this is actually the view from our room. I will share more about our room and give you a full room tour here in just a second. I want to take a minute and just talk about the cost of Club Level here at Coronado Springs. If you're looking at Club Level, always check in the price because the price will vary quite a bit based on the day of the week that you're here as well as the time of the year. I just picked a random date a few months out just to do it as a quick comparison. So if you have a standard room in the Coronado Destino Tower, the standard room was $265. If you do a standard view room that does have that club level access, it's going to be $425. So that's going to be about $160 difference per night of the stay. So that's a pretty big difference. Is it worth it? I think that comes down to how much you're going to use the club. So you can use the club as a lot of your meals, so it will easily cover your breakfast, it could cover your dinner. There is alcohol provided. So I think the is it worth it question largely depends on how much you're going to be at the resort and how much you're going to use the amenities that they provide. Here is a tour of our room in the Gran Destino Tower at Coronado Springs. When you first walk into the room, you'll have the bathroom here, and it is separated from the rest of the bedroom space with that sliding door. All of the finishes in here are absolutely beautiful, and everything is very clean and well maintained. You have the 2 sinks and plenty of counter space, so I really like having the 2 sinks for getting ready in the morning. And then there is a pocket door that separates off the toilet from the sink and shower area. There's a variety of H2O products that you can use during your stay. And my favorite thing probably in this bathroom area is the shower. So with the shower, you have the rainfall style shower head if you want it. And then there also are the H2O products in here. So you have the shampoo, the conditioner, and the body wash. Going back to the main bedroom space, you have the bathroom there with the door shut, and then walking past the closet that I'll show you in more detail here in just a second. And this is going to be the main bedroom space. You have the 2 beds. The window in the distance has a great view out to the resort. There is a TV with the desk, and then also a little stool where if you want to store some stuff there on the far left. With the beds, they do have plenty of space underneath the bed in case you want to put your luggage under there so it's out of the way during your stay. So I really appreciate having that detail. There also is a full closet, so if you want to go and hang any of your items, those can be hung in here very easily. There also is an ironing board with an iron, as well as the safe if you want to use that during your stay. And then there is a ice bucket that is provided, as well as a coffee machine with some Keurig cups. So if you want some Joffrey's coffee in the morning, you can make those in here as well. And then lastly, there is a fridge provided. So if you have any drinks or anything that you want to keep cool, that is available right here in your room. As for the view out of our window is absolutely beautiful. So it gives you the full overview of the resort with 3 bridges down there in the middle. So I absolutely love this view. A couple other details for the room. First off is that there are outlets that are provided right next to the bed. So that makes it very convenient for keeping any phones charged. You have the TV right across from the bed, and below that is also some more storage. So if you want to use the drawers there to store any shirts or clothes during your stay, those are also available. And then lastly, I wanted to point out one of my favorite little hidden Mickey details. So back on that sliding door when you first walk in, there's a really tiny Mickey head there. I want to share our overall thoughts about Club Level here at Coronado Springs. Honestly, it was really good. So we really enjoyed the food. That was definitely one of the big perks for us. We thought the food quality was really good, and we also enjoyed the variety that they had, all of the variety that changed from day to day, and then also that they had throughout the day. The cast members were really nice and extremely helpful, so that was a big benefit. And then the other big perk was that the space is really large, so we never had a problem coming in and being able to find a table. So a lot of space was really nice, and we also really enjoyed the views that you had from that top floor, because you could view out over pretty much all of Disney World. We had an amazing time. Thank you all so much for following along with us, and we can't wait to bring you on our next adventure.